Hi there, my name is Mak and I'm the Nerd Reseller. This channel is all about us sharing experience so we can grow together. Today I have my AC on because it's really hot here in Florida, so if you guys can hear it, I'm so sorry. And also my neighbors are like screaming outside, so sorry about that too. This is the What's So Sunday, and in this video I'm gonna talk to you about what I sold in between August 9 and August 15. So on August 9 I had 3 sales. First was on Poshmark. It was this Free People Ariel printed knit t-shirt in large. This one I sold for $32, and after fees and my cost of goods I made $15.60. This one had a little bit of attention. It was a long sleeve, so I have been noticing that I have been a little bit more attention on my winter clothes, so you guys keep an eye on it. Then I also sold this Free People Halo cap sleeve striped t-shirt in medium. This one I sold for $17, and after fees and my cost of goods I made $5.60. It was a low profit, I know, but the reason I sold it for that low, it was because it had no attention, and I realized that I wasn't going to go anywhere over it, so I was trying to sell it for at least 20. Somebody sent me an offer for 17 and I accepted, so that's why. And I also sold on Mercari this Fabletics mid-rise camo leggings in medium. This one I sold it for 29, and after fees and my cost of goods I made $20.19. This one was from the bins and it was in actually great condition, so it was a decent profit for me. On the 10th I had no sales. I have been telling you guys how I have been able to sell almost every day. I have to be honest, I am not too concerned about that anymore. I wanted to make a video with a whole month straight on sales every day, and I record a video, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this because I feel like I'm cheating once I had one day without sales, so I'm thinking about that. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm not too concerned about that anymore, so you guys are going to see that the days I take some time off, sometimes I'm not gonna sell anything. So on the 11th I had 2 sales, both on Vinted. First was this Free People Caroline Burlette gray corset small. This one I sold for $26, and after my cost of goods, because Vinted has no fees, I made $5. And you guys are gonna think, $5? Really? Was it worth it? But there's a reason for that. This one was a mistake. What happened was I bought one of these for myself in a size large, and I received a size small. And then the lady who sold it to me, she said that I could keep this one and she was going to send me the large. So I was holding to it until I received the large, just to make sure that I would be able to return it if she wanted it back. But she didn't, so I decided to sell it. I sold it actually for a higher price than I paid for it, so I made $5 out of nowhere. I think that's a win for me. It was actually after 2 days that I posted, so it was actually really fast that it sold. And I also sold this Free People floral square neck thong bodysuit in extra small. I sold it for $20, and after fees and my cost of goods I made $13.49. This one I sold one before, I don't know if you guys remember, but if you don't, please check my playlist with my What's So Sunday. You guys gonna see that I sold one of this, but I think it was in medium maybe. Then on the 12th I sold 2 items, both on Poshmark. First was this Lucky Brand suede booties in 9.5, I believe. These booties, I had it for a while, was one of my first items, and I actually was kind of bummed because I paid a little bit over what I usually pay for my shoes, and when I got home it had a flaw, and I already had took the ticket, so I couldn't return. It was a retail arbitrage, and the flaw was on the inside. Actually, it was kind of peeling off a little, but of course I disclaimed everything, and either way somebody sent me an offer for $40 and I accepted. This I bought, I believe it was in January or February, so it took a while to sell. So I sold it for $40, and after fees and my cost of goods I made $20. And I also sold this Roundtree New York Gold Label shirt 17. I sold it for $12, and after fees and my cost of goods I made $7.75. This was also from the bins, and it was also one of my first items from the bins. It probably was from March or April, before everything closed here in Florida. Then on the 13th I had 4 sales. One of them was a bundle, so it was my best day. First was this bundle on Vinted. I sold this Zara Travel Look floral blouse. I sold the bundle for $13, but when I have a bundle, usually As I told you guys before, I like to give a price for each item to make sure that I'm not losing money. So for this one, I charged $8, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $6.92. This was for on the base. And then I also sold this Zara basic red striped bottom top in small. I sold just for $5, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $3.54. But let me explain why I sold it so cheap. So if you guys didn't see, I had this video talking about your death pile, and this was actually on my death pile. Somebody had took most bottoms of the shirt. It gave me some trouble because I had to fix the shirt and I also had to buy the bottoms, but I was still able to profit over it. So for me, that's a win. And I also sold this Free People Anytime Matcha Tank large. I sold it on Poshmark for $20, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $11.01. Then I sold this Vince Camus ruched pink top in large. I sold it for $20, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $11. This was hard because the stock picture was really different from the real color, and actually the real color was prettier, but at the same time I was afraid that nobody would want it because it was different. And by the end of the day, somebody sent me an offer and I just accepted, and it was great for me. And I also sold this Free People navy embroidered oversized tunic in medium. I sold it on Poshmark for $35, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $13. This one I had another one, I think in small, maybe, I don't know. Then on the 14th, I had also 4 sales, but no bundles, all on Poshmark. First was this Madewell Collie Demi Blue jeans, size 26. This one I have been selling a lot. You guys saw, I think I sold a 24 last week, and I had a 31, and I think I sold like 5 or 6 of this one. I sold it for $40, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $17. Then I also sold this Kate Spade cropped wide leg size 27. I sold it for $35, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $16.01. This one I had another one, I believe in 26, that I didn't actually list it yet, but I'm gonna use the same listing, so it's gonna be really fast. Then I also sold this Under Armour 2-piece Misty woven dress in large. This was a 2-piece. It had a romper on the bottom and a dress on the top, and this dress was perforated, so it was super cute. And this one I actually bought it for myself, but it looked awful. So I was thinking about returning it. I thought, you know what, I already paid for it, so let me try to sell it, even if it's for like a lower price. If I have any profit, that's the win, right? So I sold it for $45, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $13.89. This one I also offered discounted shipping, so that's why actually my profit was even lower. And then the last dress, and this was the win of the week, was this Figure Loaded midi floral dress in extra large. This dress, I found it on the store and I didn't know the brand, and I was like, this looked like a fancy tag. And then I went to research, and it was actually a fancy tag. The dress retailed from over $700. And then I bought it, and I was having a hard time selling it because once the brand's not too famous, at least on Poshmark or any platform that I sell, because some of them didn't even have the brand as like a regular brand. You would have to like add it as a new brand, and nobody would find it. So people were kind of lowballing me. People were offering me like $50, 75, and I had decided that I didn't want less than 100 for it. I wanted a higher profit because I knew the dress was worth it. So I sold it for $125, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $75 of profit. This took probably a month to sell. It wasn't that quick. Then on the 15th, I had 2 sales, both on Poshmark. First was this Lucky Brand brushed striped sweater in extra large. This was also one of my first items that I had that I bought to resell. I sold it for $22, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $7.48. And then I also saw this Free People check on it wrapped frosted fern in medium. This top I also sold it before, and I think I made a better profit last time, but this time I sold it for $25, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $8. The total for the week was $556 of sales, and after fees, my cost of goods, and discounted shipping, I made $270.48. It was a good week for me, to be honest. I was expecting less, and I believe the figure dress helped me a lot, because if it wasn't for it, it would be under $200, which has been like my goal for the week. Although last weeks I haven't had new inventory, so I was expecting a little bit less of a profit, and now I have new inventory, so things probably are going to pick up starting next week. Tell me down below if you guys have been able to sell, and also tell me down below if you guys know some brands like the figure dress, because it was really expensive and I was able to make a good profit. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you soon. Bye bye.